Back to the site. It's week 16 and the sun's shining again, which is great. It's been wet for a while. Now it's all about the roof and getting this weather tight. This is a membrane that's gone on top of the plyboard, and that should make us weatherproof, which is great. On top of that will go insulation, and then another layer of board, and then the steel roof itself. So yeah, it's good to be progressing again towards completion. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the build in the nice wintry sunshine. We've got the makeup of the roof to show you today. We've got on the base layer is this silver fabric, which apparently when you make a hole in it reseals itself. So that's giving us weatherproofing. On top of that we've got 150mm of insulation, and then on top of that is another layer of a layer of felt, and then a layer of ply, and then that's what the metal roof will attach to. So all should deaden the sound and make it a nice warm roof. Welcome back to the build. It's been a while, but we've been making progress. As you can see, the roof is on, a nice thick packed roof, and it's covered it with Tyvek so that it's ready now for the cladding to be put on, and also with the plywood's coming down the side, OHB board, to which the cladding steel will also attach. It will wrap around nicely, and the greyness of that will match the sky today, which is a bit on the grey side. So we're going to go inside next and look at the upstairs. Now inside the building, on the first floor, stood in one of the boys' rooms, and we've got the wooden partition walls up. We're ready to take the stud work in between the cages effectively, and the roof will get shut off soon when the ceiling is put in, and that's going to happen. So walk down the corridor with me and the landing, and you can see what else is going on. Got the stairwell to our right, which is nice and open up to the roof lights that are going to get punched in there with a chainsaw or circular saw. Bedroom on the left with a nice open view, and it's all nice and dry in here, so even though the roof's only just become very watertight, it's kept the worst off and it's nice and dry, so ready for the carpentry and plumbing fix that's to come. And this is another one of the boys' rooms, and the view's very nice down there. So progress, and the builders are having a well-earned lunch. Welcome back to the build. It's now week 20 and we are at first fix stage. Still no windows, still no material on the roof. The roof is weather tight but not yet finished. And yeah, so the Monday and Tuesday the electricians came and installed all the cabling, which is lights and sockets, and also where it says 5 on the wall, it's not a Banksy, it's actually a 5 amp where you put table lights that all come on and off together. You can have that. So yeah, also rigged up for data cables, so you don't need to use the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so another little step forward. I'll just take you down. You can see all the wires hanging. It reminds me of a computer game, which is Half-Life, for any computer gamers old school out there, where if you touch the trailing cables, you get the tentacles take you up into the sky, and the fuse boxes will come back to this location in the boot room. That's the nerve center of the tentacles. Welcome back to the build. Here we are. We've got Anthony here. We're now The next trade is the attaching the metal to the outside of the roof, and basically it comes in a flat sheet, and then well, not we, because I'm not doing it, but it's crimped and formed, ready to go and be installed on the outside of the build. So it's cladding and the roof finish is all this stuff. So it's very good for us to now be seeing some of the actual finish rather than just the structure of the building. We can actually start to imagine what it's going to look like. So that's great. And this is what it looks like. Arara. Welcome back to the build, where we've got some cladding on the house and a few windows. I don't think we're going to be watertight for Christmas in the finest tradition, but we made a lot of progress, and the windows are kind of around, which is good, and the colour of the steel matches the colour of the windows, which is good for a nice sleek grey look that we've got on the house. So glazier's back Monday and Tuesday before knocking off for Christmas, so it's all looking very nice, and I don't think we can have any illegal raves just yet. Hello and welcome to the build. We made it to Christmas, Christmas Day special for the viewers, and a bit of building tech on the house, which is coming on a treat. As you can see, we've got windows, and we've got the cladding panels with the coat on, which will come off and show a matte is matte underneath. And this next thing is the roof and the fascia detail. The gutters will attach to here. These panels are all individually clipped on. Comes in a big roll, and they then cut it to size, and the cladding is more or less complete. And yeah, after Christmas the roof are the same stuff, and it'll fold down nicely to make a seamless soffit and gutter area. And then we'll crack on inside with the first fix of plumbing and the attachments of the plastering on the walls. Dot and dab, I think they call it. So yeah, we made it. Week 23 of the build is finished. Week 24, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Hi, welcome back to the site. We're here, and it is now January, and we've got a delivery of materials, which is one of the questions we ask the students in procurement module is about building a fence. Well, here's the answer to the materials that you need. And here's the house, and the fence is going to go in down here. A couple of Stormzy's had a clean up. There's our friend Stormzy, nice and clean. And the fence is going in down here to separate out the two plots. But just have a look at the nice metal finish now, which has had its wrappings taken off. So there's the metal finish of the cladding, and also the roof is going to come in the same material starting tomorrow, and some roof lights up on the roof. So yeah, into January, looking forward to the time when the scaffolding comes down, and then you get to see what's beneath. Just having a little closer look at the detail of the metal cladding, and you can see how well finished it is with how well it sits, and the match between the windows and the cladding, the roof and the soffit area. This is where the rainwater guttering will sit, and that'll and the good attention to detail on the finishes is really nice. Really pleased with the look and the finish. Busy day on site. Here's our new fence down the side, and the front gable has now been boarded out, so that's ready to clad, and we've got 2 cladders, 2 carpenters, 2 groundworkers, 1 plumber, and a project manager doesn't know what he's doing on site at the moment. And here is the storm water leading to the soakaway, so that we can get rid of the water running down the gutters. And this is the trench out to the front where the electric and water get connected. So lots of progress and making the best of the better weather. Okay, we're back by popular demand with a very snowy scene here in Hillesley for the house build. It's now 24th of January, and you can see that the house is coming on. The metal cladding is mainly on, both on the roof, the front gable, the back and the side. The only one that needs doing now is this side, the single story boot room stroke porch. So we've had first fix electrics are in, first fix plumbing, all the pipes and rads, the rad tails as they call them for the radiators, and the remaining glazing should be coming in this week. So finally we can start to feel that the house is weather tight. So let's go and have a little look at what's going on. This has all been levelled at the front, and the services. There's now a soakaway in there, and there's various ducts for electric and cable, and the water should get connected in the next couple of days. Through here you can see that this is down the hall. The woodwork is in around the doors. That gives you an idea of where the finished floor level will come up to. So 100mm insulation and the underfloor heating. In here you see all the cabling ready for the nerve centre. We'll go down the hall. Here's also the plumbing for the upstairs bathrooms coming down and joining the soil water. Window boards are in my office, which is nice. Carry on down. This is the more plumbing in here. This is where the water's going to come up into the utility room. More plumbing and the open area where you can enjoy a snowy view over there. The frosted, almost frost blasted landscape. So yeah, lots of progress. More to come. Finishing touches here to the roof ridge on the back of the house. And the sleek grey look is nearly complete. Start of a new phase at Valley View. We've got the plasterboard going in. So the walls are starting to take some shape with the cages are being filled with some Here we are into the boys' room, and nice smart clean walls going in. And onto a new stage. Welcome to the site, and here we are, the final stages in the roof being put on by the expert Ant and Mike, who have been great performers on site. There she is, the steel roof. Hi all, this is Mason House Build, The past couple of weeks have all been about the plasterboard, so let's have a look at plastering. So where you have stud walls, then we're just attaching the plasterboard, as you can see, and to the roof as well. But where we outside walls, then they're using the dot and dab technique. But here you can see that inside the stud wall we are insulating, but that's also noise proof, so that the noise doesn't travel. So yeah, we've got a few finished rooms upstairs, but that wall there, because it's exterior, is going to wait for the dot and dab, which is basically blobs of plaster adhesive, which brings it proud of the wall a little. So the end result is that you come off the wall a little on the around the window boards. So and the plasterboarder will be followed by a plasterer who puts a skim over this to give you that smooth finish that everyone recognises. You see the roof lights now giving over to on the gallery rather. So starting to take shape, still some windows missing, but still the view, waiting for those first trees to trigger into life. Wouldn't that be nice? Hello, welcome back to the build. We're here doing the, I say we, it's not me of course, but we're doing the wet plastering now, and this is Steve, who is applying the the wet plaster with some rather impressive jet boots. Let's check them out. So yeah, good week of progress, cracking on, and this is the wet plaster. It's about 2 or 3 mil thick in the end. Is that
That's right,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and nice smooth finish, which will take anything else we want to put on it then. Thanks.